What's going on, guys? Back real quick. Um, IBF super lightweight title. Ivan Baranchyk, aka the Beast, versus I think it's Tartan Tornado with Josh Taylor, um, UK sensation, excellent boxer. Um, it's gonna be a good scrap, at 140 division. They got the World Boxing Super Series. I think it's gonna be on the zone. It's also gonna be on Saturday. I think it's in Scotland, England, so it's probably going to be a little bit earlier in the day, so probably like 5-ish or so. But it's going to be a good fight, Josh Taylor versus Baranchyk. I think Barancyk's like 5'8" with the 67, 68-inch reach. Um, Dude's really good. He's pretty athletic. Both guys actually. Uh, he's kind of like a 140-pound version of like Dave Lemieux. A little more kind of more polished, but yeah, he's kind of like Dave Lemieux in his prime at 140. Strong, tough, can punch, decent, decent quicker hand speed than you think. Definitely a hook artist. Definitely will bring the fight, nonstop pressure. I think Josh Taylor definitely used that height advantage. I think Josh Taylor's 5'10", like a 69, 70-inch reach, so a little bit taller. He's going to want to box Baranchyk. First 5 rounds or so, box him, frustrate him. Don't slug with Baranchyk at all. Don't go straight back. Baranchyk throws a lot of hooks, all power. Like I said, he's like a Dave Lemieux at 140. He throws, nothing but power shots, 180 miles an hour. And the dude got real cracks, like Lemieux, real cracks. The way Anthony Giget's face was just it was looking bad, man. And Giget's not a bad boxer, but Baranchyk was just pushing him back. And that's the thing with Baranchyk, you don't want to go straight back. You want to use lateral movement, So I'm not saying you have to quote unquote run, but you don't want to get into a slugfest with Baranchyk. I think that would be a mistake. I think Josh Taylor has to jab Barancyk's life away. Double, triple the jab, work off the jab. Josh Taylor can switch. He's a switch hitter. He's a lot like Crawford in that aspect. He can switch righty to lefty. I think he's natural lefty, but he can switch from righty to lefty at times, or lefty to righty. Um, Straight left, uppercuts, hooks to the body. He should definitely go to the body, slow down Baranchyk. So I'll throw combos to the body, jab him upstairs, throw a 2-3 hook combination to the body. Circle around, frustrate him. First 5-6 rounds, if I'm Taylor, I'll just box him. You know, Keep working off the jab. I think Barancyk's with Freddie Roach, so he was always aggressive. Now he's gonna be more aggressive. So his defense gonna get worse. Um, if Barancyk's smart, use some head movement. Go to Josh Taylor's body, rough him up, use your physical advantage, use your size. Josh Taylor, he's a strong guy, but he's tall and lean. Whereas Baranchyk, he's kind of like built, stocky. So you gotta cut the ring off, use a jab, double, triple your jab, go to the body religiously. If I'm Baranchyk, I'm going to the body. I wouldn't even worry about Josh Taylor's head. First 5-6 rounds, I would go to the body, make it a rough, ugly scrap. Um, it could be a knockout either way. Baranchyk might get stopped late. Taylor could get stopped late. If it becomes a slugfest, I'm favoring Baranchyk. Because, like I said, he does have deceptive speed, and he really does have cracks. He might be the hardest puncher in the division per capita. Um, Good amateur background, I think. It's going to be a fun fight. It's a lot of good fights on Saturday. Taylor Baranchyk, I don't see that being a boring fight. However, it goes down. I'm gonna choose Josh Taylor by decision, but if he stopped, I'd be impressed if he stopped Baranchyk. I'll keep it a buck. If he's able to stop Baranchyk, I'll be impressed. So, and Baranchyk don't got any defense, so it's definitely possible. But I think he's tough. He's tough. He's shown a good beard thus far. But Josh Taylor can punch. He's got good speed. Bit stiff in terms of his upper body movement, but he does move his head. Like I said, he can switch, good jab, good combinations, very fluid combinations, good all around boxer. He's a deceptive body puncher. Um, just overall a good fighter. I really like Josh Taylor a lot. Regis Prograis is a problem. He he looked phenomenal versus Kirill Relic. I thought that fight was going to be competitive, and he completely schooled him and then beat the snot out of him. So if Josh Taylor can have a similar performance versus Baranchyk, then wow, these two are better than I thought they were. Even if he beats him in a competitive fight, you know, um, you're beating a guy who I consider is top five. I would say Taylor, Prograis, no order, um, Baranchyk, Relic would be top five. Maybe Maurice Hooker, Carlos Ramirez, kind of in the same boat. 140 got a lot of talent. You got those guys. That's what, six. Mario Barrios looks really good. Teofimo Lopez is coming up there next year. Um, who else is Ryan Martin? I think he's still there, but I don't know. He didn't look too good against Josh Taylor. He got beat pretty bad. 140 got some solid players. The guy who Carlos Ramirez beat, Sabita, I think that's his name. He boxed a little bit. You could argue Ramirez got home cooking decision over Sapita, but that was a good fight. They should run that back. I doubt they will, but they should run it back. Um, I know Carlos Ramirez has been flirting with the idea of moving up and fighting Crawford, but I don't know. I don't think he's struggling to make 140, so I think that's just ESPN and Top Rank's way of trying to give Crawford a solid name for him to fight. But if I'm Ramirez, just take care of your career. Work on a few things, work on the jab, boxing fundamentals. Because Ramirez was not looking good those first 6 rounds versus Sapita. But back to Taylor versus Baranchyk. It's a good fight. Again, I can't see it being boring stylistically. I think it's a good fight. Josh Taylor could box, but he does have good speed, good power. Baranchyk, really good power, decent speed. So far, he's proven to have a chin. That's the thing with Josh Taylor. We're going to see what his chin's made of because Baranchyk might catch him. He does have game-changing power. And Baranchyk, comes forward, cuts the ring off decently. But if I'm Baranchyk, religiously go to the body. Both fighters should go to the body. If you want to slow down an all-offensive fighter like Baranchyk, go to his body early and often. If I'm Baranchyk, if you want to slow down a slicker fighter, go to his body. Make it a rough, rugged fight. Don't let it be a boxing match. If it's a boxing match, Josh Taylor's going to school him up. But if you can make it a rugged fight, put immense amount of pressure, go to the body, then he might catch him late. You never know. Or if he makes it a shootout, then with his strength, leverage, and deceptive speed, he might catch Taylor and flatten him out. So you never know. It's going to be a good fight, though. Like I said, I'm going to go with Josh Taylor in a competitive, unanimous decision. Probably, like 8-4, 9-3. Kind of like how the J-Rock, Jared Hurd fight was. I'm not saying that fight will be that, but in terms of competitiveness, I think it's going to be around in that frame. But I think it's going to be an exciting fight. But let me know what you guys think of the fight and the winners. If whoever wins this fight faces Prograis in the final, so it'll be the best current 140 pounders in the final. So I'm hoping it's Josh Taylor, just because I think it would be the two most skilled and most gifted fighters in that division at their prime going at it. I think Taylor is 29 and so is Prograis, so it would be set up beautifully. And boxing needs more fights like that, where it's the two top guys in their prime going at it. So hopefully boxing can get back into that more of that way. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think is going to win, Baranchyk or Taylor, or how do you think the winner will do against Regis Prograis? He looked great in his last fight over a good fighter. But yeah, drop comments, like, subscribe, and take it easy, guys. Stay tuned.